Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is the case of the mouse.
Thank you. You all may be seated. Is Miss or Mrs. Mouse?
It's Miss Mouse. I remarried.
Okay, Mrs. Mouse, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
So, my husband, ex-husband, was in jail for a while, and I found out that he is currently making more than $20,000 extra than what he previously stated, and so I would just like some help raising the kids.
Okay, if he makes $20,000 more extra, why did you need to tell me that he was in jail previously?
Because it was not on the record that he was making $20,000 more, and I'm not exactly sure where he's getting it now, but it's fine.
Buckle up, folks. This courtroom drama has it all. Miss Mouse is taking her ex to court, claiming he's earning way more than he let on. She says he should pay more to support their kids. Fair, right? But here's the twist. The guy was recently behind bars. Now he's out, raking in serious cash, and she's demanding her share for the kids' sake. But hold up. The judge isn't playing games. She's ready to cut through the noise and drop the gavel hard. With big money, old secrets, and a no-nonsense judge, this case is about to get seriously wild. Stay tuned.
As to why you were bringing that up, because obviously if he went to jail, he served his time, and that's not relevant to any money. Unless you're trying to, say that he got the $20,000 from wire money in prison or jail or whatever.
I have no idea.
Okay, so we're just going to leave that alone, okay?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Is there anything else you want me to know before I move over to him?
Yes. I pay the kids' health insurance.
Okay, how much is that?
$201.
$201.
Yes.
Is that for you and the children, or for you? The children only.
The children only.
Okay, got it.
Yes, and our little girl is about to start cheer, competitive cheer, which of course everyone knows is incredibly expensive, and our boy's about to start baseball, which is again expensive,
right.
And I pay for everything, the food, the water, literally every single thing, and
I believe every other person that is in here probably pays the same thing.
Of course, yes.
Let's talk about the children.
Yes, but I would just like a little bit.
Did you catch that? Miss Mouse drops the bomb that her ex was in jail before revealing his sudden income boost. Legally, his time behind bars doesn't affect how much child support he owes, unless that cash is coming from shady sources. And the judge? She shuts that down fast. In family court, it's all about current income and the ability to pay, not where you spent last year. But here's the real mystery. Where is this extra $20,000 coming from? That's the number-raising. Eyebrows. And you better believe the court wants answers. Let's see if the truth comes out.
What do you have to say about what she said?
So, her husband, Joe, makes plenty of money. He is a board member on a private equity group.
Okay, what does Joe have to do with this case? Is he the father of either of your children?
No, but they're on his insurance.
All right, so that's a good thing, right?
It's a great thing. So she's not really paying for it out of her pocket, is what I'm saying.
Okay, well, it's not required that she pays for it out of her pocket. It's only required that the children are covered, and you're not doing it, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so we're not gonna throw daggers in here.
Okay.
You threw a dagger at him, now you wanna throw a dagger at her. That's not what this is about. This is strictly about money for these kids.
Yes,
so
ma'am.
Can we keep it about that?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, now continue.
So I was in jail, and I've been out for a couple of years now.
All right.
And I was not making $60,000 before I went to jail.
All right.
My wife and I, my ex-wife and I, had a shop that we ran, and after going to jail, I came out. When I was in jail, I've met a couple of guys that invited me into a program to help kids with special needs. When I got out, and they gave me a job, and I recently got an endorsement to help fund a new gym that we are starting.
Okay,
again,
now we're getting to the important
for children
stuff.
with special needs.
That's great.
Yes, ma'am.
So you said television endorsement, or
Yes,
is
ma'am.
this an endorsement that's
It's
not on television?
It will be. It will be on television,
Okay.
and it will be the endorsement will also be for marketing for the new gym that we are opening.
Great. So with this endorsement, how much money will you be making a year?
So it's not. It will be going to our business. It will be an additional 22.
The tension's heating up. The ex-husband claims he wasn't making $60K before jail, but now, thanks to a few connections, he's suddenly pulling in $80,250. That's a big leap. And did anyone else notice how he dodged the income question twice before finally fessing up? In court, honesty isn't optional, because the judge will absolutely do the math. And trying to downplay your earnings? Yeah, that's the fastest way to watch your child's support shoot up. Transparency matters, especially when your paycheck just got a major upgrade. Let's see how the judge handles this.
And put in handicap ramps and
Okay,
special.
you're saying a whole lot and not answering my question.
Okay.
So how much will you be making a year?
I'll be making $82,000 a year.
$82,000 a year. Okay, that's a nice little piece of money. Okay, and so you do understand that you will be paying an increased amount in child support based off that endorsement, right? And although, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And although it has not started yet, it's getting ready to pretty soon, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So because of that, we're going to base your child support off of that $82,000. That's the right thing to do. It wouldn't make sense for her to have to come back once it takes effect and ask for the increase. It's going to happen today.
Okay.
All right. So based on 82, well, actually, based on what you provided in court, it's $82,500 that you'll be making. Were you trying to shortchange your children?
No, ma'am.
So why didn't you tell me the additional $500?
I apologize, ma'am. $82,500.
You knew the amount, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Did you come in here to play games with me?
No, I did not, ma'am.
Okay. So $82,500 is
ma'am.
what you make a year.
Yes, ma'am.
Correct? Okay.
Correct.
So based on that, I have your gross at $7,000 a month for a net of $5,482.88. Do you have any other children outside? These are your only two children, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So based on that, I have your child support obligation at $1,370.72. Oh, wait. She pays health insurance. So you know you have to reimburse that to her, correct?
I do not, ma'am.
Well, now you know. You have to reimburse that to her. You're more than welcome at any time to enroll the children in your own health insurance program, but as of today, based on her testimony, it's going to be $201 that you reimburse to her. So when you add that to your monthly child support obligation, it comes down to a total obligation of $1,571.72.
There it is. The judge just set his child support based on that full $82,500 income, and honestly, this is how the system is meant to work. When a parent's income rises, child support should rise too. Why? Because raising kids isn't cheap. With competitive cheerleading and baseball coming up, those bills are about to stack fast. It's all about making sure the kids benefit from both parents' financial growth. But here's the real debate. Should increased income always mean higher support payments? What's fair? Drop your take in the comments. We want to hear what you...
Competitions in baseball, and if it's not, I suggest you go do something else in increasing your income or whatever it is that you have to do.
Of course.
Okay. Do you all have any other questions or concerns for me before you leave here today?
I think I'm okay.
Why are you smiling so hard?
I just thought it was humorous that his job is reflecting on kids with special needs, and he's just going out of his way to do stuff for kids with special needs.
Can we talk about that smirk for a second? Miss Mouse was grinning from ear to ear after that ruling, and honestly, we get it. It was a win for her. But here's the thing. The judge wasn't having any of that attitude. She called out the snarky grin right away, reminding everyone that this isn't about personal victory or revenge. It's about what's best for the kids. Whether you agree with the ruling or not, one thing is crystal clear. If you step into this courtroom, you better come correct. The judge doesn't play. games, and she sure doesn't tolerate any disrespect. Keep it professional or face the consequences.
Kids, but now that he's making an effort to try to help them, it makes me happy.
Oh, well, that's good. Okay, but that smile was snarky. That's not cute. And that won't be tolerated in my courtroom, you understand?
Yes.
Okay, if there's nothing further, you all will be dismissed.